everybody, welcome back to my channel. And today, for the first time in a long time, doing a crochet haul, well, yarn haul. I went to Joann's, and I had placed an order from Joann's. The order is not in yet, but I have some of the yarn that's going to be in that order that's going to arrive, so I don't have to make two separate videos. I went there to pick up some of the new yarn that has hit Joann that everybody on YouTube is talking about. The Big Twist Supernova yarn. I wanted to try it out. I've seen the reviews on and hauls on people's channels, and I picked out two of the colors that I really like, and I want to make blankets out of them. So here's the first color. Let's bring you down. This is 475 yards, 5.3 ounces, 435 meters, 150 grams. 4 of these makes probably a small blanket, I can imagine. Oh, here we go. A 50-inch by 60-inch blanket, or if you're talking centimeters, 127 by 152. 3 makes probably a small sweater. I wish they'd be more specific on these Big Twist labels on what size does how many balls make. 1 makes a hat, 1 makes a scarf. This is a 2 fine weight. It is a roving yarn from what I've heard on other channels. You need a 4mm hook, but when I use this, I might bump up to a 5 to see how that works. And 4mm US 6 knitting needles. This color is called Milky Way Galaxy. So I like big blankets. I like big ones. I don't do throws and little lap gans and stuff like that. I think if I'm going to wear a blanket, I want the blanket to be able to pull up to my shoulders and still cover my feet. So blanket's a blanket. Blanket's big to me. This feels pretty soft. It's very squishy. I love it. The color is so pretty. I can't wait to see it worked up. The second color I got was Rainbow Meteorite, and it looks very similar, but this one has white striping in it and this one has gray. So that's pretty much the only difference I can see. Some of the colors look a little bit brighter than the white one. Same specs, 475 yards and so on and so forth. This is 80% premium acrylic and 20% wool. It doesn't really feel like wool, like rough. I felt some rough wool before, but I'm not really big into using a lot of high percentage of wool. This is really nice, squishy. Then I picked up a Big Twist Value. This is a color I don't have in my stash yet, so I just picked up one to have in case I wanted to do something with a brighter pink in it. I have most of the Big Twist Value pinks. I pretty much have all of them in my stash from what I can remember. But this one I saw today, and I noticed I didn't have this one. This is 380 yards, 6 ounces, 347 meters, 170 grams. They tell you to use a 5mm crochet hook. Sometimes I use a 5.5 or a 6 with this one. To be honest with you, it's a 4 medium weight, or you can use 5mm or US 8 size knitting needles. 4 makes a 50 by 60 inch blanket. 3 makes a sweater. 1 makes a hat. 1 makes a scarf. I love Big Twist Value. Has a softness to it. It is squishy. I like their yarn. So, and this color is called Cotton Candy, which I don't own this color yet. So now I think I own all the pinks. And then I saw they made a whole nother aisle now with all the Big Twists, what do you call these notions? But they have hooks. I got a 6mm. I only get hooks now unless I really like the hook brand and the type of hook. I don't buy the whole set. I just, if I'm trying out a new hook brand, I just buy the sizes that I use the most, which is 5, 5.5, and 6. And I do use 6.5, but they didn't have 6.5, and they didn't have 5. So I got a 6mm hook. This is the Big Twist crochet hook, US size J. Let's open her up. if I can get it open. How do you get this open? I have scissors. Okay. What I like about this so far, it's long. I can't stand a short crochet hook. This is the 5.5 that I always use. This is from Hobby Lobby. This is the bamboo handle hook. And for length, it's the same length. So hopefully this works just as nice. It has the 6mm size J written on it here. It's really hard to see with the flash on. This is a, I don't know if you call it ergonomic, but this is a little rubber handle. This feels nice. This feels just like this one almost, but this is smooth. But I love how from here to here is long. The shaft is long. It's also very long on this one. So hopefully this rolls smooth with my yarn. Do I even have any yarn nearby that I can just try here? Let's just try it out for size. Let's do some chains. See that the aluminum hook that I have rolls really small. Oh my god. I think I'm getting impressed. This is really nice, you guys. And I'm just doing chains. I don't want to do too much with this. This is part of my Christmas yarn project. Do a double crochet. I love this. This rolls really smooth with my yarn. I'm impressed because I've tried plastic plastic hooks before, and I'm not a big fan. Let me show you the 5.5. I might have a new favorite hook, so I might have to go back and get the set. These were, I think, for $4.99. This is a little dusty, dirty. I'm going to have to clean them off. Here's the 5.5. And 6. This is my normal hook. So it looks just about like the similar type of style. This is great. I love it. I'm really happy I made this. I wasn't going to get them because I said, oh, God, I don't need hooks, and I have my favorite hooks, and nothing ever compares to my favorite hooks. But let me try them because I haven't tried them yet, and so far I'm pretty impressed. And these are very lightweight. My bamboo hooks, they have weight, but they're not that weighted. They're on the lighter side. This is, I think, is aluminum, and this is a really light wooden bamboo hook handle, so it's not that bad. Yay, I'm impressed. Now you have to go back and get the rest of the set, you guys. So that's it for today's little haul, guys, that I got from Joann's. Actually, while I have you here, so this is not such a short video because we're only at 8 minutes, let me show you a couple things that I picked up from Hobby Lobby yesterday. 3 items. First item I got was a Planter's Choice Bonsai Starter Kit. This grows, if you do it right and you're successful, you can grow 4 different bonsai trees. They give you everything in this kit. It's a 15-piece kit. It gives you the burlap pots, seed packets, the soil disc, the bamboo markers to mark each tree, and instructions. They give you everything in here. And they even give you pruning shears to start pruning it when it starts to grow. So, yeah, I always wanted a bonsai tree. Some of them are a little on the pricier side to buy them when they're fully grown already. So I figured, why not try to grow my own? I have a little bit of a green thumb. And I saved a couple plants that were dying on me that weren't doing so good. They got sick. And I brought them back to life. So I'm doing pretty good with plants. I love always having greenery around me and flowers, but mostly green plants. Right now I have 2 money trees left that are doing really well. I have one that Tita sent me and my grandma when my grandfather passed, and I have one that I've had for years that I've just been growing and growing and growing. And then I have 2 other plants that are kind of they grow like vines. They grow long. So I have those. They're doing really, really good. So I got this. I thought this would be fun. And I'm thinking about making a video, planting the seeds and getting them all the pots ready. And then we can make a little series out of this where we check in on them from time to time. We see how they're growing. I could show you how I prune them. I could show you, how big they get, and a little starter kit bonsai plant series. So that's an idea in the making. I'm going to try to be careful and not do this. I picked up this Grinch tumbler cup. Holds hot and cold liquids. My grandmother told me no more cups because I keep buying mugs and cups, but I'm obsessed with having mugs and cups, especially seasonal ones. I love them. So I got that. That was half off because it's a Christmas item. I think it was originally $29.99 and I got half off on it. And then the last thing, I'm going to blame this one on T. I picked up a puzzle. I picked up my first puzzle that I have not done a puzzle in a very, very long time. And me and Julio decided we wanted to do a puzzle in December for the Christmas season when we start watching our old animated Christmas animation movies. These movies in particular. The Rudolph movies, the Santa Comes to Town movie, I believe it is. The one with the Yeti. This is a 500-piece puzzle, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer puzzle. I'm really excited, and we're going to try it out. It was $15.99. I got half off because it was a Christmas puzzle. Everything I think that is Christmas related at Hobby Lobby right now is half off, which is really great. So yeah, we're going to try this one out in the month of December. Julio is getting super involved. He's just like, oh, why don't we make like a whip and chat? Why don't we, do a puzzle and chat together? He goes, I could sit in on the puzzle and chat, work on the puzzle with you and chit chat with your YouTube friends. I said, oh boy. I said, I don't know if I'm going to do all that. It's an idea. I'll think about it, but I just kind of wanted this to be an activity for me and him to do, something together at home. I do have 3D Lego puzzles from him and I to build that we've been waiting to build together, but we just haven't had the time. So we're gonna have to sit down and start doing completing some of these things. But okay, so now I'm calling it quits, guys. So 2 craft stores, Hobby and Lobby and Joann's. That's what I bought. I did buy quite other things from Hobby Lobby. I got a Hello Kitty t-shirt. I got some fleece fuzzy socks. And did I get some yarn? Yes. And I got some yarn. Let me show you the yarn. And I got these 2 colors. I am making my grandmother a blanket for her living room, for her recliner chair when she lays in there to watch TV. This is I Love This Yarn. This is Hobby Lobby store brand. They're both $4.99. And I got this blue. The I Love This Yarn. If you're a first time crocheter, try I Love This Yarn. If you have a Hobby Lobby, it is so friggin' soft. This is 355 yards, and they tell you use a 5.5 crochet hook with this one. And here's the other color. This is kind of like a variegated yarn, I guess you'd call. This is 196 yards. I don't know why they're the same price, and this one is just kind of striping and variegated, and it has less yardage. I don't understand why they do that. They do that with all the variegateds. This is how it's supposed to come out, I guess, if you knit it, but I'm crocheting it. But it looks really beautiful crocheted. Actually, I can show you a square, what it looks like crocheted up. This is one of the squares that is going to go into the blanket. This is this yarn. So this is how it crochets up. I think it's really beautiful. And I also did a square like this, where that yarn is on the outside, and then I did the regular blue on the inside, and I used some white from my stash to add a little extra stripe into it. So yeah, that's how everything's coming out, you guys. So that's it. I'm ending the video here. If you are new here and you're enjoying the content, stick around a while. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you get notified anytime I upload any new videos. And if you are returning, thank you for returning and joining me in today's video. I hope you enjoyed your time here with me today. So without further ado, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, a wonderful day or night wherever you are, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.